back to my channel. In today's video we're gonna learn how to make this beautiful floral bookmark with a tassel attached to it. If you want, you cannot just put the tassel if you want. I mean, it's totally optional. So it's super easy to make in this pandemic situation if you guys are bored. But this time in this video I've not shown how to make these super cute roses because I just wanted to skip this step, and I will link down in the description box about the video how I made the roses. And so now let's get started and see what all we're gonna need. Let's get started. So first of all, as I told you that I'm not showing you how to make the roses, but this is absolutely your choice if you want to make them or not. But if you don't know, I've linked the video down in the description box so that you can check them out, and it's actually super easy to make. So yeah, and today I'm using Bristol colors, watercolor colors, really easy to make. So as you see how I'm making them, like a little, so you just have to follow the same step while I'm doing this. So as you see, you just need to apply a lot of pressure to the outer part. It's absolutely easy, so I hope you can understand what the process I showed you in all the roses. Now I'm taking this red kind of color and making these kind of little small flowers with a lot of petals in it, and you need to follow the same step to fill up the other areas or gaps you have. I'm just going to darken up the color a little bit more. Now with the same color, I am making these circles. I made a bunch of 2 with 4 in each of them, for one on the starting and one at the down part. I mean, it's totally your choice. In the first one I made 3, and like in the downer part I made again 3 of them. So these are just kind of like cherries inside, and then I'm just gonna darken up the centers a little bit of my flowers and just kind of adding a lot of flowers to each of the parts, which is just gonna be super easy and looks nice. Alright, and now I am gonna take another green color, which is sap green. I hope you can see I was trying to focus it up, but I don't know for what reason it was not, but it was a sap green color. And with that I'm just making up these stems just to join up everything. But instead of this, you can also use brown color, because that just kind of reacts as an or acts as an stem for each of them. But I thought it's gonna be more better if I use green, because that is kind of a nice color and a vibrant color. Now I'm making these leaves. Again, I have shown how to make these leaves in my border video. Again, I'll link that down in the description box. Both of the videos are same, so you can go watch them. So basically what you need to do is just go with a thin line, and when you're moving outward, just go up with a thick line. Like that. And in the end you also want to add in some shading part, like just for adding in some more darker tone. So it's totally up to you. The leaves are not supposed to be perfect at every point, because leaves are leaves and they don't have to be perfect, because if they're imperfect, they're perfect and they look perfect as well. So just make a bunch of leaves in your choices. Now I'm taking this light green color, again a Bristol watercolor tubes. Try these out, these are absolutely nice and I really like this color. I mean, not the color, but I really like all of the shades of them. They have a lot of shades, and I will link down the supplies, I mean the Bristol colors, watercolor colors, and the paper down in the description box, so you can just go check it out. So this time I'm going with a darker shade just for adding a little bit more shading and a bunch of leaves. This just kind of adds up a little more 3D effect and makes it look more realistic. But if you want, you can not just go over with a darker tone and just simply go over with the lighter tone. So as you can see, it makes a lot of difference if you add that color into your leaves. So I'm gonna do the same for all of them, and I'm gonna go with several layers on top of them because I want them to look realistic. So they just want to kind of look more realistic and real. Now for some more, kind of artistic look, I went in with these green splashes inside. I used the same color, but I mixed sap green and the light green together and mixed in some water, and I made these splashes. Trust me, these splashes look so amazing. And I don't know, the camera doesn't catch it perfectly, but trust me, it just looks nice. And for some more darker effect for my flowers, I went in with the same color. I mean, whatever, the flowers are of the same color, and I added in some green color. Now you have to add very little green color, because if you add a lot of green color, that's gonna make your flower or your color brown, and we don't want a brown color. We just want a darker tone of the color that we used for our roses. And I did the same thing with all of them, mixing in some green and going in with some darker effects. Now I'm going in with my Bristol fine liner. I will link that down in the description box, and I'm using the 0.6 mm. So yeah, you can use any other different kind of point. I'm using 0.6 mm, but it's totally your choice. And now I could not focus it, I'm sorry about that, but I just went in with some dots in my smaller flowers just for the stamen portions to focus it a little bit more. And this was how it looked in the end. And now's the time to remove the finishing tape off. Then using your rulers, I am gonna again take my 0.6 marker or fine liner, or you can also use marker, and as usual I will link all of the things down in the description box. So once I'm done with that, I am now going to go over with all of the edges. This is totally your choice if you want to make it, make the borders or not, but that just kind of makes it a lot more perfect, but imperfect. To make it more imperfect, I'm going with some scissors and just rubbing up the paper from the edges for making it more vintage looking. If you don't want to do that, you can just totally skip that step. Now, I would not surely recommend doing that, because if you have printed paper, that just kind of curls your paper and it will tear off it. And using my hole puncher, I just went in with holding a punch in the center on the top, and using my homemade tassels. I really don't like the synthetic tassels because they are just so thin. These are a little fluffy. So now I'm going to tie up my knot, and using my scissors, I'm just going to cut off the excess like that. And here you go, your full bookmark, tassel bookmark is ready. And I hope you really like it. If you do, let me know in the comment section below, because it's the best idea if you want to do it in these pandemic situations. I hope you'll like this video. If you do, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check out my other channel, which is my main channel, DIY Cherries Creations. I have a link everything down. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like that. Hit the post notifications. Bye. Don't forget to check this out for the roses. And this is the last time I'm going to say bye.